Hello, hello, everybody. It is Wednesday, 10 a.m., and we are going to do some creative time. So, welcome. Say hello when you get here. Man alive, I got things on my table. Holy buckets, do I got things on my table. Hold on. I made a couple of tags the other day. Aren't these cute? Out of that leftover paper, I think, yes, from this book. So, I am going to put these in one of the little tuck spots so they are available to me. I don't think I want to put them in that one. Is this a tuck spot? Oh, yeah. So I want to put these in here so that I have them. Actually, I'm going to keep looking. Hold on. And I think I'm going to shut off the lights in this room so that you guys can see better. Looking for a tuck spot. That's an envelope. It's not a tuck spot. Maybe this needs another tuck spot. I mean, come on, look at this. Yep, we do. So we're going to do that first, I guess. Let's go right in here. I'm going to make a little pocket or something that I can put these in. Maybe I'll go on this side. This will be cute there for now. Hey, Dana, how are you? Hey, Rita. Welcome, welcome, Jennifer. Hello, everybody. Let me see. I do have some pre-made pockets. Do you guys do that? Do you make any pre-mades? Like these fit in here and not get lost? That's my question. Actually, you know what would be cute? If I glued this down so that I could use this way and that way. That would be cute, right? Right? Let's do it. So that means I'm going to glue here, here, and here, but on the back side. How is everybody? I'm all right, Dana. I'm doing okay. I have it's like one of those days where I just have a million things on my to-do list, and that none of them are like terribly difficult to do. Just the sheer number of things on my to-do list are overwhelming me. Do you know what I mean, Dana? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Do you ever have a to-do list like that? This is really cute on this page. Faux show. Right? I did it right, didn't I? Yep. I want to make sure I put glue on all the correct 3 sides. Thanks, Dana. So these are pre-mades. Sometimes I'll show you. I'll show you what I got. Sometimes I'll just take leftover papers and make little pockets, big pockets, so that I have some. Yeah, that's a cute pocket too. That's a cute double pocket made out of the bottom of a bag. Gosh, that would be cute in here too. Now that I was looking for pockets, I'm realizing there aren't that many in this book. Maybe I need to add a few more. I'm going to stick that there, even though it's not completely dry. I usually don't do that, but I'm trying to find a home for these little tags in this particular book. Like, how cute is that, though, that you can pull it out and you would get 2 places to stuff things in. This was not the thing that I wanted to work on today, but I just wanted to get these in this book and just happened to realize that I don't have that many pockets in here. Like, this is also one of those clasp envelopes that has been glued in here. And so that has, oh, there's a little pocket there. Little tucky spot there. Let's stick it in there. Peekaboo. There we go. And I know they're not decorated. That's okay with me. I don't know how I'm going to use this book. So in the meantime, I just wanted to get those in there. This has become one of my favorite books that I've made. So Dana, yeah, just making some extra pockets. Some are super plain, some are more fancy, but they're there and ready for when I need a quick pocket for something like I just did. All right, that being said, what I really want to work on today is some pre-made junk journal pages. We're gonna do a little more with these. Hey there, Christy, how are you? Thanks for sprinkling. I appreciate you. Hey, Judith. Mary's here from Facebook. You have a long list of things to do today? Yeah, so it's like none of them are terribly difficult. Hey, Dorinda, how are you, friend? It's just that there's lots of them. It's just the sheer number. Dorinda's joining us over from on YouTube. So thank you to those who are here, like Dana. Dana's here on Facebook. Dorinda's here on YouTube. Callie's here on Facebook. Thank you for joining me any way that you have. So I have pre-made pages. These wallpaper ones, these are wallpaper remnants. Oh, they make such pretty pages. Right? I just pre-made pages. So when I'm making junk journals, I have a variety of pages to choose from that are already done. Like that has enough in it. I don't feel like I need to add more. Same here. We got a pocket. We got a tuck. Pocket and a tuck. So what I want to do though, I think that the ones that aren't done are the ones I want to focus on, like these. These are that sparkly cardstock, but there's nothing on the inside. So we're gonna embellish some of these pages. That's what I'm working on. So thanks for being here. I just got some new purple trim and florals, which are amazing. So maybe I think I like it better with this one. So maybe I'll use that on there. And what I did grab was stencils. And I also grabbed out some transfers, thinking that I could transfer some designs on some of these pages. So bear with me while I grab what I have over here. These. Let's just, this has very little left, actually. And I think we could use some of these up. So we're going to focus on one page at a time, or two, one or two, and see what we want to do on the inside. I don't need this. This is a black piece of paper. We're going to do the first couple are the sparkly ones. And I have some paper scraps here, but these are all little. What I kind of would like to use is some longer paper scraps. So I have a couple of longer ones. They're not quite big enough. Wow, they're the right height almost. You know what we're gonna do? We are gonna use those. This I can use that. So this is about, for me, it's about using up scraps, right? I'm gonna grab also my cardstock paper scraps, and boy, do I have a lot of those. I was just working with them last night, and so give me a second because they're right here. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Hold on, let me grab them, and I will show you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about these leftover. Look at leftover pieces of paper from 12 by 12s that are just strips of paper. So let's use some of them. Now, for this, let's do this. There is a method to my madness for using things up. Making room, girls. I'm making room. What's everybody up to today? Anybody creating today? Anybody have the luxury of some creative time in your scheduled in your day? Talk to me, girls. Let's chat. S&J's Crafting Space. Hello, hello from Sussy in Denmark. Thanks for being here, Sussy. I appreciate you. Good morning, Missy. Stephanie, thank you for blessing the nest. Thank you, friend. Hearts to you. I appreciate the help. Mary did it too. Thanks, girl. Oh, Christy! I'm going to highlight this. This is awesome. She switched to YouTube so I can get some hours in. I'm working toward getting some more viewer hours on YouTube so that I can get monetized. And Christy, I did tell her that the other day. Thank you for remembering. sweet friend Christy. Thank you for remembering. Thank you for helping me out. Yeah, if you guys are like cooking dinner and you got nothing going on, when I am cooking dinner, we have a big, great room. So it's like, it's nothing fancy. It's just open concept, right? So the dining room and the living room and kitchen are all one big space. So my husband generally is on the other side of the room watching something he likes, which is not usually what I like. So that would be wrestling, hunting, manly men stuff. I'm not interested. I'm just not interested. I'm going to use this as my base. It's actually photo paper, but that doesn't matter to me. It's a leftover of a little project that my son was doing. So I'm going to cut it here. And I'm going to cut it here. But if you, when I'm cooking dinner in the kitchen and they're watching something, my boys in the room, the other room, the connected room that I don't like, I will grab my laptop and I will watch creatives. I'll put one earbud in my ear. I'll get my iPad, and I'll have like creative videos running while I'm cooking, so that I can, keep up with it, with what everybody has going on, and support creatives. So if you can do that for me, that would help so much at me getting those hours. I need like 600 hours. So it's not a little. So if you could have that running in the background while you're cooking and eating dinner, man, that's helpful to me. I'm wondering, do I want to do, this is purple. I could do those, actually. The green stripe and this together is kind of cute, right? I'm just going to glue them down and cut them down to size, and we're going to make a little tuck spot out of these. This is super not fancy, but a good way to use up your stash. And I had these book pages. I made them available on Whatnot as auction item. I've been trying to do mass makes of things for junk journaling and make them available to you guys, because I think it's nice to have a bit of somebody else's creativity to put in my junk journals. So I don't see a lot of people doing that. So if I sell 4 or 5 pages, I'm looking for my glue book, girls. If I sell 4 or 5 pages of junk journal pages in an auction, and you get them, and then you put your junk journal together, and you can put 1 page per junk journal or all 5 of them in one particular junk journal, I think that's really fun. I do. I need this. And then you have variety in your book. Why did I glue the black one? That's not what I wanted. But it's glued now, so we're going to do it. We'll put it with one of the pink ones. I'm going to layer these together. Or green. No, I liked the pink. This one is the same design. It's just pink. Maybe those two would be fun together. So anyway, that's what I'm working on. My next Whatnot show, gosh, tomorrow morning. I have one tomorrow morning, I think. Good gravy. I should pay it. No, not tomorrow morning, because tomorrow morning I go to, I'm going to Grand Forks for physical therapy. So it kind of eats up my whole day. So no, that's not happening tomorrow. All right, I'm going to let these dry. I'm going to cut them down. I may put some stitching in them, but this is going to become a tuck spot. Just an unusual, of course, tuck spot. I like things different in my books. Hey, Stephanie, how are you, friend? Did I say hello to you yet? I hope I didn't miss you. Good morning, Lori. Hey, Judith. Callie, thanks for switching over. I appreciate you. Hey, Debbie, how are you, friend? Thank you for sprinkling. Oh, S&J. She's, I don't know your first name, so you got to tell me. Oh, is it Sussy? You did tell me. I'm sorry. Sussy is baking today. What do you, Sussy, are you making cookies? I have had a cookie jar full of cookies for the last few weeks. My son was home from college, so I made some cookies. And they've just been, I think I eat them more than everybody else in my house. It's like, I thought to myself yesterday, I got to stop making the cookies. Because if I make the cookies, I eat the cookies. That's a problem. I am searching for, cannot find. Where the heck are my scissors, girls? Hello? What the heck did I do with them? I'm just gonna have to pull a different pair out. Actually, let's let that dry for a minute. I don't know if I love these two colors together on one of these purple pages. However, I have a black page here, but it already has things on it. Although we could add some colorful detail here. Let's do that. I like that together. I am almost out of my permanent glue stick, and they were sold out the last time I tried to buy them. So I don't know what's going to happen here when they're out. Which glue sticks do you guys use that you love that are permanent? I need a permanent glue stick. I do like using the Elmer's glue sticks, but they're not permanent. Stuff pops off in a matter of time, so I need to find ones that are going to permanently stay in place. Wow, that's pretty, right? And actually, I'm rearranging things in the room, girls, because that's the kind of space I have. Would it not be fun? Yes, it would be fun. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? He's so cute. Yes, we got to put him on there. Anytime you stream to both places, I always choose YouTube. Thank you, Janice. Thank you, friend. These girls, Janice and Christy, please go follow their pages, number one. Super sweet, incredibly fun, talented ladies. Christy has had her YouTube and Facebook going for quite a while, and Janice just started hers, but they're both members of my private craft club and have been for a long time. They are regulars. They are OGs. And so thank you, ladies, for being part of my world. And I think I invite you all to kind of join them and be part of their world. Like, how cute is that? Are you kidding me with that page? Now, something over here would be nice, huh? Now, he's a boy. I was going to say I could put a little lace trim. You could always soften if it's feeling too manly to you. You could always put a lace trim or something, but I'm thinking a different washi tape decorative element over here would be fun. And I have like glue stuck to my finger. Okay, so I have all kinds of black washi tape. What does this one say? Good luck, happiness, lovely. Where's the start of this one? Crafty for life. Crafty chick for life. I love it. I love it. Love it. Crafty chick for life. All right, this would be cute right here. Super thin words could go right here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I've been saying that lately, but I feel like it, so I do. We're jamming these up, man. We're jamming them up with some pretty things. All kinds of black. I really do. All kinds of black and white washi. Hey, girls, what you have washi? Sorry about that. You have washi in your world. Do you gravitate to a certain color? Oh, look at the bugs. These are bugs. Why did I buy bugs? I don't know, but they're cool, and I have not been using them too much. Oh, I just ripped that spider in half. Poor Spidey. Poor Spidey. I wonder if these would show up on here just because... Oh, they will. Oh, yes, they will. Okay, girls, I'm getting so excited. I don't know what I'm doing here. What color of washi tape do you gravitate toward? Do you have a washi tape that you like? I want this one right here. Blues and greens. Dana likes blues and greens. Hey, Joanna. How are you, friend? Scotch has a permanent glue stick. So does Elmer's. This is Scotch, isn't it? No, this is U-Heat. The Scotch one is the one that was sold out. That one I replaced it with. I really need... Elmer's has a... Do you like the Elmer's one, Callie? Which one do you prefer? What's your most favorite permanent glue stick? Tell me that, please. Because I need to go get some. I need to go get me some. Why do you not? There we go. Jeez Louise. Can we salvage the K? My last name is Kurtz. We're going to try to salvage the K. Jeez. Sometimes I just struggle be real, girls. I'm going to do this little decorative element. That side is ripped, so I'm going to rip this side just so they're copacetic and cohesive. These are repositionable, so you do want to add a little permanency. This is the way I usually do it. It's the easiest way to run a glue over your washi. We're going to put this here. And then we're going to put this little buddy fly as the buddy on this page. And I think I'm going to put it up. Oh, what did I do to your little antenna? Your antenna. Oh, good gravy, Gracie. It's the little things. It's the little things. What did I? It's there. I just can't. Where are you? There it is. Put it there. I like that page. So much better than it was, right? This is wanting to pop up, so I better put a little clamp on there. A little clampy clamp. Dropped one. There we go. All right, we'll put that aside to dry. This one we were going to use that other thing on, but I'm not sure that the colors are like I'm liking them, that they're jiving with me. I wanted that to dry for a minute. Well, that glue is still very wet. Very, very wet. Kind of like it like that. I like it like that. Yep. Now, where are those rub-ons? The only thing about this kind of has a sheen, so I'm not quite sure how the rub-ons are going to work, but wouldn't it be pretty to have one of these on here? I wish I had, oh, I do right here. One of these going this direction. It could be coming out from the, thankfully, a lot of times Essential Stencil, it's the same image, but thankfully they have it going both directions, so you can choose how you want it to show. Girls, I'm not the most organized of creatives. I'm just not. I don't know if you're noticing this right now, but that'd be Grace. I could put a little pocket here. Let's cut this down and make this is white on white, but we're going to put one of these florals on it. The problem is my space isn't big enough, so I just keep placing things. I just put them aside for a temporary amount of time until I need that spot again for something else. This cutting board has a wire that goes down the track. It goes down the track right here. It's a little wire that shows you exactly where you're cutting, and it has helped me so tremendously in being more accurate. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to cut this down to about there. We're not being super accurate, but I have an eyeball on it about right there so that it's not so tall. So this is going to go here, and I think we can decorate it a little. And I'm going to have this popping out from behind. So it looks like a little flower embellishment in there. Janice prefers the Scotch. I love the Elmer also, but I don't feel like it works as well. Okay, the Scotch. That's the one that I've originally been using, but it's sold out. So I wasn't finding anymore. So now what I have left is this. I think this is my last of this one. And I have just the little Elmer's, the purple school glue, which it just doesn't, it's okay for temporary, but it's not going to stick for good. Where, girls, who took the cover? Hello. I should really, it made me think I should cover my glue. I don't know. Can't find it. That's what I'm talking about, being disorganized. It's okay. It's gonna be all right. Okay. These little rub-on embellishments are so easy. Such an easy way to dress up your pages. I'm gonna go like this with this. And then I could also put something on here. I have so much washi tape. Remember, on this side, this is going here. So let's just glue that down while we're contemplating. I'm trying to just figure, do I want black on the inside or on the outside? I want to go this way. Dorinda says black, but what were you answering, my friend? My second favorite is the big glue stick. It's aqua and white one, and it's huge. Oh, really? That could have some really good applications for sure, to have a really big one. The one that I use is a 1-inch, and then I have the smaller purple glue from, I just picked that up at Walmart, which is handy to have. I like the 1-inch, but sometimes it's too big, and sometimes it's not big enough. So it would be good to have an extra big one. Okay, tuck spot there. This is going to go here, but I have to figure, do I want to washi tape this or what? This is this purple paper. Oh, I have fabric washi that I have not, that's purpley. Maybe. Let's see what it would look like in there. Purple and pink together. I do too, Wendy. She says, I love rub-ons. They're so easy. Aren't they though? This has a little bit. It's almost perfect in size, but I don't know if I like it all together. Hold on, girl. I'm reaching. Can you tell that I'm like, I don't know if you can see me trying to reach up to the sky on that. I guess washi tape is the same. It's good to have some really narrow washi tape, but then it's really good to have. These are too busy. Now, this page will likely have other things. It likely is not going to be open the last page of the signature, meaning you're going to see both of these at the same time. Likely this will be paired up with something else, and this will be paired up with something else. But I still want it to jive, right? So still looking for a washi tape that I think I'll like. You know what? I don't have a lot of washi tape that has purple in it for sure. Can't. Sorry about that. Crash, boom, bang. That's kind of cute, but it's orange, blues, and blacks. Oh, maybe we're just going to go without. I have one pink one that has pink and black. That's kind of pretty. Let's do that. We finally found one, girls. We finally came up with one. And I am going to cut it right there. And I am going to run it through the paper cutter. Oh my word. So I get one straight cut. I have washi tape strewn all over the place now. Do you ever use your paper cutter to cut your washi tape? There's my marking. So that's where that little wire comes in. I can put the wire right on that marking. So I make sure I get exactly what I need. So for those of you who don't know, I have my washi tapes just above the table on the wall right there. And they sit on a thread spool holder. I used to quilt, and so it has like, I don't know, 60 openings or something for spools of thread, but sometimes they come flying off, especially when I'm trying to reach for one and then I knock another one off there. It's just what happens. I ripped it, girls. I ripped it. No one will be the wiser, but I did rip it. All right, glue stick. I need you to help me here. Permanent glue stick to reinforce what we got going on here. So pretty. And now we're just going to glue it down and make a pocket. That goes over just a tish, but I don't think it's going to hurt anybody. That's the side I did not cut with a cutter. It was already cut. Thanks, Dina. Oh yeah, Debbie, use your rub-ons in your journal. They're such a fun way to decorate your pages and your little pockets and your tags and all the things. I love them. That's why I like the little ones as opposed to the really big rub-ons, because I can fit them in my journals. I mean, you can use them on candles, on journals, on gift bags. They are a really good investment in terms of, will you get use out of them? Heck yeah, you will. You will. You absolutely will. Look at how cute that is for a little tuck spot. Pocket, I should say, not tuck spot. Why do you feel like you're not gluing down? Okay, this is rather sticky because I have some of this still drying. So I'm going to leave this, I'm going to put it aside and leave it open off to the side like I did my little boy who's who's drying as well. So let's grab another one. Okay, so this one I stamped on. It already has 2 tuck spots and a stamp. This one might be fine the way it is. We're just going to go through these and see. Oh, this one's a look at that wallpaper. I want that in my bathroom, man. Wallpaper sample. It already has a pocket here and a pocket here, tuck spots, so that one's good. I just want to jazz up some of these others. So let's just go through them. That one's already done, although I don't love that. I don't know. This is another wallpaper sample. Do you love seeing the remnants of what it was? Normally, I would say I do. That is really bold, though, isn't it? Should we cover that up? This is a little pocket. If I covered that up with washi, it's going to interfere with this. I do kind of like seeing the name of this pattern is Glitz. There's the patent number. This is who made it. It's pre-pasted. And it's really pretty, actually. Look, reminds me actually of a hotel bathroom. Wow, a lot of these are already done. Hold on, girls. We're doing good with some of these. This one feels drab to me, but keep in mind, when I put this in a junk journal, particular junk journal, then I'm going to continue to decorate. I'm going to continue to embellish, add probably daily ephemera if I'm using it that way. Look at how cute that one is. Wow, these are all done, girls. This one's not completely done. It could use something over here. These are too big, these ones. Let's see. What do I want to do here? Is this one done? That one, oh my gosh, that one's so pretty. So simple, girls. So simple. That one had that polka dot paper. That's what made that one so pretty. I could use something else on here, although what would it be? Sometimes I do like to do top or bottom trim. If I can find my trim, I'll show you. I will show you. It's not that can I find it. It's, you got to reach it, Grace. You got to be able to reach for it. Okay. So I have a bag of trims that are like smaller than others. They're not like big, 3 yards pieces. So see this one, I've got blue going here. So I could take this and either put it just on the top of the page. How cute would that be on there? Or on the bottom of the page. And this I would need to, I mean, you can glue it, but I usually stitch through it for the sake of the fact that my machine is off to the right here. Let's just glue it at first. Good morning, Vicki. I've been taking some pictures of my garden in its January winter state. This is Mary's comment. I'm going to be intentional this year and taking photos every month and printing them and making a garden journal. Mary, that's so perfect for you. That is so perfect for you. I love that you're doing that. You know what I'm going to do? Hold on, girls. I was just thinking, I wish I had some art glitter glue. I have a bottle, I believe, but I haven't been opening it because I've been trying to use up some of my other stuff. Well, this is just as good. Let's use this one. Before I open a new glue, I've been trying to use up some of what I got. This one has a nice fine tip, so if I can get it to come out, we'll be in good shape with this glue. It's very much like the art. It's Nuvo glue, which has very similar properties to art glitter glue. Okay, so once this dries, I can also run this through my machine to really fortify this. Plus the stitches look great. So I'm going to stretch and hold for a minute. The art glitter glue pretty much takes right away. That's what I do like about it. In this instance, you would want a glue that's going to just kind of do its job right away. I mean, maybe it needs to be clipped, but it's not going to keep popping off, right? It's just kind of takes. And if an edge here needs to be fortified later, when I stitch, I can fortify something that pops off of there. But I mean, when you cute in a junk journal, I do like having, I always put them on this side. Sometimes I'll also put them on the top or the bottom of a junk journal page, signature page, just to add. I don't know which junk journal this is going to end in, but it's okay. This may end up in the auction block on Whatnot. They're just so sweet to have. There we go. I'm going to put this, so things that need to be sewn. I have a little pile in my craft room. So I'm not going to take out my machine right now, but what I do is I just put a little pile that I know when I get my machine going next time, this is something that I could put a stitch through and then I'll know what to do with it. So I just have a pile going of things to be stitched later. Okay, let's keep looking at some of these pages. So see, now I'm not going to go put this away completely. I'm still working on these pages, so I'm going to keep looking through them. And if I need my my little bits of fabric, I'll have them available. This one actually has two. I have a little piece, scrap of fabric there. Look at how cute. Anybody drink Fresca? So this one's done. Fabric, button. Stamping. Let's embellish this a little bit more by putting a little person on here too. That cute gingham. Since this is so white, maybe we can do something. We can add something to this to jazz it up a little. I'm not her. I don't know why, but not her. Oh my gosh. Yep. See, you just have to play. Find the right one. Do you use different sewing machine for paper and one for regular? Joanne, I don't do a whole lot of fabric. I used to quilt, and I have a really pricey embroidery machine, a Pfaff. I think it's a 7570 that I used to quilt with. And I started out using that for paper, and I had to keep getting it serviced, which is 3 hours away. And it would usually cost me $100 at least. So it was a real pain in the, what's-its to get it serviced. So I decided to buy a different machine for paper. And I actually have two of them. So I have two different machines that I use for paper only, or just general crafting. And then I keep my Pfaff. I don't use that for paper anymore. So much better. So much sweeter. And actually, let's take, can't rip it, but let's add this as well. Do you know you can transfer over fabric? Did you know that? You can use at least the Essential Stencil rub-ons. You can use on fabric if you so choose. Where do I want this? I think I'm going to go with that wing partially on the fabric and the rest on the paper. I'm sorry, we shaky shake at the table. We shaky shake it. Joanne, do you fabric sew and do you make junk journals? Like, are you asking curious or you're asking because you might apply that? You might start doing that. It goes right on fabric. It goes right over the paper. No problem with either one of them. Loving that page. All right, let's see. This one's pretty much done, but we could put something pretty here, yeah? Yes. How about, what color is the other side of this? Let's put this little yellow moth on this blue paper. Don't want it on the bottom. Don't want it in the middle. I think I'm going to go right there. I don't know why. Just because. I have no nails. I got no nails. I was thinking about putting my press-ons on the other night. I just haven't had a chance. Okie dokie, schmoky. We're doing good here. This one has some fabric. Oh my gosh, so cute. With the little fabric over the what are these called? Flashcards. And I have these flashcards in the Whatnot Buy It Now bin. If anybody's interested in grabbing a few. Okay, right here. Let's see. Look at this crazy 3-layered trim. It almost looks like a dress, doesn't it? It's crazy. It's crazy. I got this pink layered. It's like mauve and cream. I already have this coming out, so I don't need one on the side, but I was thinking about finding something little, Gracie. Look for little. Here's a little yellow. Well, it's not quite that little, but oh my gosh, it's got little hearts on it. How precious is that? And it's iridescent. I don't know if you can tell, but it's got like a pearl iridescent. I'm going to take 3 hearts. So cute. Oh, I see. Yes, I fabric sew. My machine is an embroidery machine. I'll have to buy one for paper. Yeah, Joanne, I shared a link the other day. The machine that I have 2 machines that both of them you can get off Amazon. One of them I bought, my embroidery machine weighs 25 pounds. So when I was trying to use it here in my craft room, I don't have room for it on this table. So I would lift it up and put it down, lift it up and put it down. And it just was so heavy and so cumbersome to do that with. So I purposefully, the next one that I bought, I purposefully went with a really light one. And the second one weighs 4 pounds and you can use it battery operated. So it would be great for if you're going on like a weekend trip or a retreat and you want to take just a little machine for paper crafting. That thing is amazing. It was only 50 bucks. Then for my tabletop here, I was like, that one, I'm so used to having this really good quality machine that has like features on it, like having the threader. I love having a machine that has a threader, and the $50 one doesn't have it. So then I bought a second paper machine for, it was like, I think it retails for 150. I got it at a thrift store, so I got it for a lot less than that. But I think it retails for 150, and I'm absolutely loving that one. It's in between. It's not 4 pounds. It's not 25 pounds. It weighs about 11 pounds, and it's amazing. I love it. That is so cute. This needs to remember to stay down, so I'm going to really make sure when I close this that I hold that down. And then I think I'll paper clip it. One of my big paper clips, to make sure that that little piece remembers, that little piece of fabric remembers to stay down. Look at this wallpaper, girls. Look at that. Right? What kind of machine do I use for paper? Do you use the difference? Let me see. Let me grab it for you, friend. Let me grab it for you so that I can tell you exactly. I really do love it. It is it's a beginner machine, considered a beginner. It's not that expensive. Yeah, here it is. This is the one that I have. Well, this is a version of the one that I have. Let me see if I can find the same exact one. Because like I said, I bought mine at a thrift store. I think this is it. Lightweight and portable. I think this is it. 97 stitch. So it's not like it's, you know, so simple that it doesn't have any adjustments to it. I think this is the one that I have. I got at the thrift store. This is very much like it. I'm going to put it in the comments for you guys. There it is. I just put it in the comments, a link to it. And that is an affiliate link. If you shop anything Amazon, if you decide to get it from Amazon and you use my link, I'll get a little kickback, which is nice, but it doesn't change the price of it for you guys. So it looks like that, and I just put it in the comments for you guys. There you go. All right. There you go, Joanne. That'll help. That's the kind of machine. And of course, you know machines, you know, you don't have to go with exactly that machine. Look for the features that you like. I really like having the threader. I kind of feel like I need that threader to help me because my eyes aren't so great. This one is very, very plain. This needs something. It needs a little something. These are all bigger. Let me go. I have some birds. I have some bird transfers. Let me see if I have anything that is small enough that would work over here. Even if I used some of the, I went bird because I already have this bird stamp right there. Fun. How fun would that be? If when you pulled the item out of the pocket, this little bird was hanging out there. Although I feel like it would be really nice to have something up there. That's what I originally had in mind. So let's do a little floral up in this corner. I love having these chats with you. So thank you for asking, Joanne, no problem. Thank you for asking the question. I love chatting about crafty stuff with you guys. So please just keep asking your questions of me, of each other. You know, it's so good to chat in the comments. Appreciate it so much. See, that just adds a little something. I feel like I would love to add some fabric to this. It's interesting. It's yellow, but it has like these reds almost. It's not quite red, but it's not quite pink. So maybe this would be a good trim to have hanging out here. Yeah, that matches pretty darn well. So I'm going to cut this and I'm going to just put it in my sewing pile. I'm not even going to glue. I'm just going to take this to my sewing machine and I'm going to sew it right here on the inside. It will not affect my pocket and it will not affect my floral. So I'm going to glue that on there. So this is just, I'm going to put this just like this, and I'll know later when I get to my sewing pile that that's what I wanted to do with that. That color was perfect for that. Jeez, you never know with your stash. You never know what you're going to find, what you're going to get. Okay. Now we got a whole lot of rub-ons hanging out here, but that's okay. Let's see what this one needs. Same thing. It's so plain. Actually, that same color works, and that's the right size. So I'm going to put this here, but let's get something little up in here or in this corner. I always feel like these little extra flaps. Is this 12 inches? It is. I left it 12 inches. This is the basis for the page. This is a 12 by 12 inch piece of scrap paper, scrapbook paper. I folded up, I don't know, how many inches is that? I didn't measure. It's about 2.5 inches. I folded up 2.5 inches and I sewed right here. and then I folded it so that it would fit in one of my standard junk journals, and I had this extra flap. So I just folded it in, okay? So that makes the page out of one 12 by 12 piece of paper. That was a whole YouTube hour in 1 minute. That's basically what that is. I always feel like this flap, when I'm making a junk journal and I pick this page to put in a junk journal, I just feel like this flap is optional. I could always cut that off and put a little dab of glue or stitch right there and get rid of the flap. I always feel like that's optional. Now I just ripped it. That was no good. But thankfully I have my faux tape here of a variety of colors. Let's just go with, oh, here's a little piece. Let's go with this. I always have my faux tape close by for when I rip, because you know, Gracie does those things. And I just think it's fun to have faux tape fixing my errors. Okay, then let's take this and add it. Just adding something extra on here to make it more embellished than it was. And then I'm going to put it in my sewing pile with that really pretty pink ruffle. Now these pages, like I said, I like to have pages pre-made so that when I'm putting a junk journal together, I have a bunch of them to choose from, that I don't have to go ahead and do all this. It's already all done. I'm going to put this in my sewing pile. These likely will not all end up in the same book. It's just to have a variety of pages prepped and ready to go for when I need them. And when I'm feeling like I don't have any inspiration, but I want to put something in here, then I have pages ready to go for that. That one I'm going to leave just the way it is. This is so pretty. This is that embossed paper with little dots all over it. Hey, Tammy. Oh my gosh, I used bingo pages in here. How fun is that? This feels really intense to me. I covered this one up, obviously. I have a little tuck here, and I have a little tuck here. And I think what I was trying to do was to cover that up, but I do like that it's a little bit wild. We play bingo. Whose names are on here? Darlene, Amy. I can't read the other ones. Who else played with us? Lori Wallace. Cheryl Rojas. We play bingo for prizes. We do it every month in the Craft Therapy Club. That's my paid membership club. I send them craft prizes. In fact, I'm sending 3 out today from this month's Craft Therapy Club bingo. And I told the girls I'm not throwing any of these pages out. I'm gonna use some of them up. You know I'm gonna. All right, what time is it, girls? How much of your time have I eaten up? We're almost an hour. Faux, meaning fake tape. Faux, F-A-U-X. Fake vintage tape that we created. Variety of colors. We did those in the Craft Therapy Club. I'm back in that membership club again. We're very active in there. I go live a few times a week in there, and we're doing all kinds of things. Okay, let's see. I might have a few more over here that need some attention. Which one? I have this one left. This one has nothing. Nothing. What's your favorite way? Tell me in the comments, what's your favorite way to jazz up your junk journal signature pages? Well, I'm covering some of my glues. And then we're going to tackle this one last one. You tell me, what are some of your favorite ways? I still can't find my the cover to my little yoo-hoo. I cannot find it. It's under here somewhere. Maybe what I should do is start to put some of these things away. Wow, I cannot rip that. Washi tape shop, they're not messing around when they put their rolls together. I'm going to put a few of these away so that we have a little more room on the table, and we're going to tackle this last one. Tell me some of the ways that you guys like. Oh, there's my cover. I knew I would find it if I would just clear some space. I'd love to know your favorite way. Pockets and ephemera. Dana, where do you get your ephemera? Do you mind sharing? Is this like your own personal daily ephemera? Or do you purchase ephemera, or a combination of both? We still have this little embroidered flower, so let's use that. I'm just trying to fix up what I did wrong here. Like, not wrong, but we got to make some space here to work. All right, we're getting back to normal here. Do you guys do printed ephemera? Do you buy ephemera? Do you like find your own ephemera from magazines? Girls, these are the sticker clusters that I was making the other day, and it occurred to me that sewing was right through the backing as well. So I had to figure out how, when I sell those on Whatnot, how you're gonna be able to use those. So let's use this one. Actually, I added some little sparkle glue to that one to make the poor little llama's special little blanket stick out. But why don't we use this on here? We'll make a pocket and we'll use this one, since I was testing, like, how are you guys gonna get that off of there now that I sewed it on? But I got it figured out. In the meantime, let's find, oh, look at it, Poppy. Let's find a good color. I like purple and green together. A good color for a pocket. Oh, this is so pretty. I do like these together. So we could make a little pocket in here and use that sticker to decorate it. Or we could do a really wide band, not that wide. Let's do a band and we'll cut it down. And then we'll use that llama on there. Okay, so we're going to cut it that short. And then in order to fit this llama, it has to be at least that wide. So excuse me, I'll be over here on the off. I'm going to be off here to the side with my cutter. I know you can't see it completely, but you've probably seen somebody use a cutter about a gazillion times. Eh? I'm not Canadian. I don't know why I said A. I've been saying that a lot lately. I don't know why. I cannot explain it, girls. I cannot. Okay, so I got these two little tiny scraps. Will go in a different box, but is that too? It's still too wide. That's not going to work, Gracie. Why did I? What was I thinking? You know what we're going to do? We're going to stick this down. I'm going to reinforce. Dana buys and saves things. I do a lot of saving. I do the same thing, Dana. It's a combination of both. All right, I'm going to stick this off to the side. That is going to be this belly band, or not belly band, but like little tuck spot. Now I can cut it and know that it's really, you know what you just did, Gracie? Hold on, girls. I left the backing on. That's why it's actually quite wider than I need it to be. There. Now I got it. Now I'm really doing it. I keep getting confused. Yes, Dana. I'm sorry. I'm just seeing your comment now. She said that's a pretty flower. Is that an essential stencil? Yes, those are essential stencil. Rub-on transfers, and yes, I am still an ambassador with them. You can still use my coupon, the Comfy Nest, to get coupon code to get a discount when you order from Essential Stencil if you decide to do that. Thank you for asking that question. All right, I got myself all sorts of confused with the backing on that, but I'm going to leave it on there. It was all for naught. Did you ever hear somebody say that? That was all for naught. All for nothing, basically. I'm trying to make this as narrow as possible. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. That'll do me some good right there. That'll make me happy. So let's do the gluey glue. You're welcome, Dana. I haven't seen you in a while. I love hanging out with you. I think we met through Essential Stencil, didn't we? Way back when? Oh my gosh, so many years ago. 7, 8, 9 years ago? I don't know. I saw Ruben post a picture of his family. Yeah, this morning, actually, I saw it. I was like, oh, I don't know why. It's so weird how sometimes, like, Facebook does that. Like, I don't know why they're, like, suddenly they don't show on my feed anymore. and I didn't even realize it until for some reason they popped back up on my feed, and I'm like, oh, you guys are the best. Why have I not been seeing you on my feed? I don't know why it is. That is so cute. I could also reinforce that with some stitching. I probably will. I think I'm going to put this in my stitch pile, let that dry, and then reinforce it. And I'm going to stick this up here. Or do I want it there? I think I'll put it here. I always concentrate the bulk glue on where these little embellishment things, where it's thickest. You see where most of the thread is? This is very sheer. This glue is sheer. It'll dry clear, so don't really have to worry. But if you have to pick a spot to put your glue, put it on the thickest parts of your little embellishment. We're going to have that just hanging out just a little bit. Like that. Okay, I'm going to put this in my to be sewn pile. Aw, thanks, Dana. I appreciate hearing that from you. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Let me go back and see if I missed anything. Doesn't look like it. Like the dispenser? Why, thank you. Okay, so here's what I have in my, this is going to go in my sewing pile. This is going to go in my sewing pile. Even though it's glue, I'm still going to sew that. These two are not glued down, but I'll know what I mean to do with them. So this is my sewing pile. The next time I get my machine going for something, those will be in my sewing pile ready to go. These ones are all done. So we're in good shape with all of these, you know, so we're in good shape. We are in good shape. My favorite ones are the ones that have fabric bits in them, these pretty trims, which are, they're just becoming harder to come by. Vintage, like old trims. You can buy new ones. Of course you can. You can go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's, or go on like a website and find some new trims. Etsy has lots of vintage ones, but they're for me to get them for you. They're harder to come by. Harder and harder to come by. Oh my gosh, girls, it's Wednesday. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. I have a meeting at noon with Adrienne. So those of you who are in the club, and I asked you guys to switch over to the new billing system, hang tight. Adrienne's going to meet with me at noon. She's going to help me figure out what the issue is that you guys are having, and we're going to get it fixed up, and then I will report back to you inside the Craft Therapy Club over on Facebook. If anybody's interested in joining us in that group, I'm live there regularly. We have lots of stuff going on in that group. It's very active. We do challenges and swaps and fellowship activities and a project every month, a guest every month. I do what we call the Craft It Challenge, where you just share any project photos that you've done this month from in the group or outside of the group, and each project photo earns you a chance to win a box of craft supplies. Lots and lots of stuff going on in there, and we'd love to have you join. You just let me know. Comment if you're interested. If you're on Facebook and you comment, let's see if I have it set up. Yeah, #club. You'll get an instant message, but either way, just let me know you're interested. I always peruse the comments and check them. You can always private message me too. You girls have a beautiful, blessed day. Thanks for being here with me. I appreciate you all so much. Today is Wednesday, so the next time I'll be live on public page, I believe, is tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow? No, Friday. It'll be Friday. You'll see me Friday, 11 a.m. on YouTube. I'll see you then. Have a blessed day.